wild and crazy kids has joined the Marines.
And the Marines have joined us, because we're here today at Camp Pendleton Marine Base in Oceanside, California.
For 50 years, Camp Pendleton has been turning out some of the toughest troops in the armed forces. Each day, these Marines work to improve their physical fitness and sharpen their skills. But even when the day is long, the drive home usually isn't, since many families live right here on the base.
Now, over 30,000 troops from this base traveled to the Middle East for Operation Desert Storm. And they're back, so it's time to get wild and crazy.
What are you doing, Private?
Private? What are you kidding? This show is anything but private.
Oh, no.
In fact, Wild and Crazy Kids is seen all across the country by thousands of kids.
Oh, a comedian.
Well, actually, I've been taking up that modern dance stuff.
Hey! Look at the three of you. And I only have a half an hour to whip the three of you into shape. Alright, hey! Your other right!
Sorry.
In place, march! Ahead, alright, forward, march! Are we gonna have fun today or what?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you!
Yes, sir!
Move it! Ahead, right, back, right!
Welcome to Wild and Crazy Kids, the show that goes anywhere and does anything to find kids having fun. With your hosts, Jessica Gaynes, Omar and Donnie Jeffcoat.
The Marines didn't have any trouble in Operation Desert Storm, but now let's see how they hold up in our operation. These Marines and kids will launch water balloons from this giant slingshot while their teammates try to catch them to score points. We call it Operation Thunderstorm. Hey, we're looking for a few good men too.
This is Donnie coming in for a landing. Wait a minute. I spotted a large yellow UFO traveling in my direction. Wait, I think it's a... Well, yes, it is. It's a Nerf ball. It's a whole bunch of Nerf balls. Well, it's a game we call Whirly Bird Blaster. Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a rough ride.
You see them in almost every movie about the armed forces. And if you're like me, you always wonder just how tough they really are. No, I'm not talking about Marines. I'm talking about obstacle courses. Today we're going to team up these Marines with 44 kids and turn them loose on this obstacle course. Only we're not Marines, so the Marines can run their version and we'll run ours. It's our wild and crazy obstacle course relay, and here's how we do it. We've put a Marine on each of these 4 teams. When he finishes running his obstacle course, he tags his teammate. That's where the wild and crazy part starts, because each team member will have to perform a crazy stunt before his next teammate can go. The first team to complete all 6 stunts and cross the finish line wins. I'll tell you about the stunts when we get to them. First, let's meet our teams. We have the green team, the blue team, team, and the red team. Okay guys, let's get this relay started. There are the Marines at the start, and there goes the gun. The first obstacle is a tough swing over a high bar, but they don't have any trouble with it, and Orange pulls into the lead. Our Marines hop onto those double bars and slide down to the bottom. Now they have to walk down these poles. Great balance! And over the high hurdle. They're headed for the wall now. Up and over. Wow, no problem. Here comes the red team in second place, but Orange still has a pretty good lead on him. Blue and green both hit the wall and fly right over it. There's Orange still in the lead, but he knows he can't let up now. Not with those other Marines right on his heels. This next obstacle's a tough one. They have to grab the first bar and pull themselves up to the second bar, then climb over the other side and drop to the ground. Well, he made it look easy, but trust me, it's tough. The final obstacle is the rope climb. It's probably the toughest one on the course. The Marines have to climb all the way to the top of the rope without using their legs. And don't forget, these guys are really tired from all those other obstacles. And the orange team reaches the top first. And there's the tag. The orange team starts the course by popping a water balloon. The blue Marine touches the top and starts down the rope. Green's almost there. And there's the blue tag. have to roll an egg all the way across this tarp with their nose. And there's the green tag. Come on, guys, roll that egg. Get it across that tarp. Uh-oh, it rolled back down. Look at the blue team. He's getting the hang of it. Oops, I guess his egg broke. He went back to get another one. He'll start with the last one left off. Check out the orange team. He's really moving now. The blue team and the orange team are nose and nose. These guys are fighting hard to break this tie. And here comes the green team. He's keeping that egg on course by using his hands. Don't worry, he's allowed to do that. Orange and blue are still in a tie, but green's a real threat now. Here he comes. What's this? It looks like green is changing his technique. He's using the side of his nose to push the egg. It looks pretty weird, but hey, if it works, do it. And it's working for him. He's taking the lead, and it's going to be close. Green finishes first, then orange. They race to tag their teammates, and orange beats him by a hair. Now the players have to nail the red bullseye with a sticky ball of slimy goo. Oh, close one. There's one for the green team, and there's the green tag. He'll hop over the hurdle and race down the balance beam. And there's the next tag. She's got to carry this cream pie over and under all these hurdles without dropping the pie. There goes the last hurdle. Now she's got to throw it over the red ribbon and catch it on the other side. Try again. There you go. And the tag. The green swings over the pool of water and comes in first. Here comes blue, and orange with the pie. Over, and nice catch. Over the hurdle, and he sprints for the rope. And swings over. Here comes blue with his pie. Oops, he lost half of it. Red's at the balance beam. There's the final blue tag. He hops the hurdle and charges for the rope. No problem getting over. And here comes red, finishing up the race with her pie. Over the hurdle. And over the ribbon. Nice catch. There's the last red tag. She hops the hurdle and runs hard for that rope. She grabs on and makes an easy swing across the pool. Great race, guys!
All right, here's the outcome of the relay. In fourth place was the red team. The blue team took third place. The orange team took second place. And the winners of the wild and crazy obstacle relay were the green team. Fantastic job, everyone.
These teams have a mission to launch water balloons out of this giant slingshot and drench each other in Operation Thunderstorm.
Then kids will try to pilot these helicopters through enemy fire and land them on a giant target.
We'll be right back with more Wild and Crazy Kids. You're watching Nickelodeon. Now back to Wild and Crazy Kids.
You guys probably aren't having any trouble seeing me right now. Maybe you can't make out every little detail, but you can still tell that it's Donnie Jeffcoat standing here. Well, I can't see a darn thing because I'm standing in total darkness. You're looking at me through a night vision camera. Pretty wild, huh? Oh, that's better. Now, I think that's pretty cool, so I thought that you guys might want to learn more about it. Now, joining us today to explain how night vision works is Corporal Dragon. Now, Corporal, how does this work?
Well, the full name of this gadget is an image intensifier night vision device. And the way it works is it takes light and it brightens it for the person looking through the goggles so it's easier for them to see.
Huh, so how does it do that?
It takes light and it transforms it into another form of energy. Do you remember electrons from science class?
Well, yeah, that's what makes up part of an atom.
Right. Well, it takes that light and it transforms it into electrons. Then it takes those electrons and it multiplies them up to 10,000 times. Then it changes those electrons back into light.
So that's how it works?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. All right, well, let's turn off the lights and turn on the night vision cameras. Check out these eyes. And this is how we look with a regular camera on. Okay, let's turn the lights on. Standing around again, Jeffcoat? I can't do any more push-ups, sir. I got a note from my mom. Down. Down.
These are just a few of the Marines from a task force known as Papa Bear. They were part of the 1st Marine Division in Operation Desert Storm. Now, they were involved in what might have been the largest Marine Corps tank infantry engagement in history. But now it's time to put them to another test, because we're going to see if they got what it takes to survive the downpour of Operation Thunderstorm. We're going to station kids and Marines on this field and challenge them to catch, grab, snag, and swat water balloons launched by their teammates. A direct hit in a wading pool scores 50 points, buckets score 100 points, fishnets are worth 250, and tennis rackets are 500. And here are 2 teams, the black team and the yellow team. The competition is divided into 2 rounds, so let's get our bombers and their teammates into position. Okay, bombs away, come on! 2 Marines will hold the slingshot while their teammates launch the water balloons. First up for the yellow team is Jeremy. Jeremy pulls that slingshot way back and lets it fly. And it's caught with a fishnet, starting the yellow team off with 250 points. Great catch, guys. Next up is David. He's a big guy. Let's see what he can do. No problem with pulling that slingshot back, and he lets it go. They're trying to get to it with the wading pool. Oh, they missed it. Good try. Next up is Mahogany. She's loaded and ready to fire. She pulls it way back, all the way to the ground, and she lets it go. It's going, yeah! It's caught by another fishnet. Hey, nice victory dance. Bruce is the Marine dad up for the yellow team now. He pulls it almost straight down to get a nice high fly. Let's see if it works. All right, it hit something. It looked like a tennis racket. Let's check the slow-mo replay to be sure. There goes the launch, and yep, it nailed that racket. Let's see what Benjamin can do. Oh, another tough call. It looked like it hit the bucket. We'd better take another look at that just to be sure. There's the launch, and yes, right there. It nails the rim of the bucket. That brings the yellow score up to 1,100 points. Now for the black team. This is Andy. There it goes. And it misses. Next up for the black team is Mitch. Wow, he's gonna one-hand this shot. He lets it fly and it lands right in the dirt. Come on, black team. Let's see what Arlene can do. There it goes. Oh, it's headed for a cameraman. But it's snagged by a wading pool. 50 points for the black team. Now here's the replay. There's the launch. It heads way over to the left side of the field, but these Marines go after it and nab it just in time. Melcher's up for the black team now. He looks pretty serious about this. And he lets it fly. It's gonna drop short. Oh, it's hit with a tennis racket. 500 points. Here's the launch. It goes way the heck up there. Then it starts to drop short, but a fast-moving player nails it before it hits the ground. Next up for the black team is Lynette. She didn't pull that back very far, and it hits the dirt, giving the black team a total of 550. All right, now it's time for round 2, and all hits are worth 3 times face value, so aim carefully. Any team can still win. All right. Once again, the yellow team heads out to take their positions in the field. First up in round 2 is Christopher. He takes careful aim and lets it fly. It's a high one. Keep an eye on it. Yes, caught by a bucket. That's 300 points. Now it's Charlene's turn. She pulls it way back. And it's caught by the same Marine. That's another 300 points for the yellow. High five and a victory dance. Here's Anthony. Man, that one's way up there. Here it comes. Oh, they dropped the pool. No points. Next up is Angela. Pull it back a little farther. Oh, too short. This one's David, the final launcher for the yellow team. Let's see what he can do. It's a high, long bomb. Well, who caught that one? I couldn't tell. Could you? Better take a look at in slow-mo. There's the launch. It's going, and there it is. It was another bucket. That gives the yellow team a total of 2,000 points for the game. That means the black team needs to score some big points to win the competition. And there they go, taking the field. They look pretty psyched up for it. Let's see if they can do it. First up is Nate. He lets it go, and it's... Oh, I have no idea. Better go to the slow-mo replay for that one. Let's take a look. There's the water balloon sailing through the sky. Oops, lost it. Nope, there it is. And it goes through the fishing net. That'll give the black team 750 points. Good start, guys. This is Matthew in the sitting position, and he scores another fishing net for another 750 points. Next is Rick. He aims carefully and lands it right in the dirt. Good effort, Rick. Here's Joshua. He lets it go and fires another one toward our cameraman, but it's caught by the wading pool. Another 150 points. Let's see how Greg makes out. That one really took off. And it's nailed by a tennis racket. Terrific shot. Let's take a look at that one again. He aims carefully and really launches that one back there. Wham! Overhead smash. Big points for that one. All right, you guys want to know the scores? Yeah! All right. Now, the final score, the yellow scored 2,000 points. But the black team had a tremendous comeback with a final score of 2,200 points. Good job, you guys. That was great. Good job, man. Good job.
Let's see if you've got the guts to navigate your chopper through the heavy artillery fire of whirlybird blasters. It's coming up.
We'll be right back with more Wild and Crazy Kids. You're watching Nickelodeon, and now back to Wild and Crazy Kids.
This is a Thunder Force chopper, and these are Nerf blasters. Each team of pilots will try to get their choppers past the enemy blasters and land safely on that target. After both teams have taken turns flying and blasting, the team with the highest points wins. And our Marines, Sergeant Flores and Sergeant Uioka, will act as judges in the competition. We call it Whirly-Bird Blasters, and here are our teams. We got the blue team, blue, and the green team. Okay, well, let's get you pilots behind the controls and you blasters into positions. Let's go! The blue team is up first. Let's see how good they are at flying these choppers. Okay, she's getting that rotor spinning and she lets it go. The blasters do their best to shoot her down, but she landed right on the bullseye. 50 points. Terrific flying. Now let's see if she can do that again. There it goes. Oh no, she crashes into the grass. Uh-oh, aviator glasses. The green team looks pretty serious about this. And she takes off, but the blasters don't let her get very far. They shoot her down before she gets to the target. Give it another try. Okay, there it goes. Oh, they shoot her down again. Good shooting, guys. They weren't letting her get anywhere near that target. Let's see if our next blue pilot can get past the blasters. They're waiting for her. Ouch, a bad takeoff and a crash into the grass. Give it another try. She aims carefully and lets it fly. Looking good so far. Oh, lands just to the right of the target. And for the green team, this is Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy, you can do it. Come on. Oh, he falls just short of the target. Okay, you've got another try. Now make it a good one, Jeremy. Here it goes. It flies low to the ground and lands on the target. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, good fun. Now here comes the sergeant. Well, thanks, Sarge. Now this is Nick. Let's see what he can do. Come on, Nick. Put it right on that bullseye. Oh, the blasters didn't let Nick get very far. That's okay. Nick gets another shot at it. But the blasters get another shot at Nick. Oh, this time he makes it to the target, but he gets blasted right off. Now here's Christy for the green team. She's eyeing that target. She gets her chopper started and lets it fly. She gets past the blasters, but lands on the grass just short of the target. Good try. Okay, here's Christy's second attempt. There goes the chopper, there goes the blasters, and Christy lands in the same spot. Now let's see what the blue team can do this time. She lets it go. Oh, and it flies low to the ground and lands on the edge of the target. Wait, hold on. Come back, come back. All right. Here comes the Sarge.
20 points.
Great flying. Can she do it again? Let's find out. Oh, it's way up there, and oh, it just misses the target. The pressure's on for the green team. They're going to need some good landings now. Oh, there it goes. Crash! I have a feeling her next flight will be a lot better. Oh, she gets past the blasters and lands on the far end of the target on the 20. But it's moving towards the 30. Go, go! Oh, almost! It stops on the 20.
20 points.
Thanks again, Sarge.
Okay, guys, this is the final round, so all scores are tripled. Go get them.
Okay, aim carefully. This is for big points. There goes the chopper, and the blasters shoot him down before he reaches the target. Now this is the final attempt for the blue team. Oh, he makes it past the blasters and lands on the target. The blasters try to knock him off, but the chopper crawls onto the yellow ring. All right, here comes the Sarge.
3 times 20 points. That's 60 points.
A lot of pressure for the green team. They need some fancy flying here. Let's see if they can do it. There it goes. It's a high one, but it skips off the target and crashes on the grass. Last try. Come on, green team. Hits up. It looks good. It gets past the blasters, but crashes into the edge of the target.
Okay, here are the final scores, guys. Okay, the green team came through with an incredible 40 points. Give yourselves a hand. Great job. But the blue team pulled through with 130 points, making them our winners. All right, great job, guys.
Well, that's the show. I think everyone had a great time.
Well, let's get out of here right now because I think I lost that Sarge. I can't do one more push-up.
Here he comes now, Donnie.
No.
I think I'm getting a hang of this show, Jeffcoat. Wait till the guys at the mess hall get a load of this.
This afternoon, you'll find Alvin and the Chipmunks right where they belong.
Where?
Right here on Nick at Better Than Ever.
All right.
Don't miss the mischief with Alvin and the Chipmunks this afternoon at 2:30, 1:30 Central, right after the Muppet Babies, right here on Nickelodeon. Now, stay tuned for Wienerville, next on Nick.